Do you come to the library often?
Sorry.
Do you come to the library quite often, regularly?
Almost every day because I just arrived in New Zealand 2 weeks as
Where from?
Russia. Yeah, and for me it's the only place to, to have a good internet connection
Yeah.
and be in a cozy environment.
Yeah.
I research about jobs,
Yeah.
use the internet.
Yeah.
I also, of course, enjoy atmosphere, ambience,
Yeah.
environment.
How are you finding New Zealand at the moment? Is it quite different, or?
It's absolutely different. To all my friends in Russia
Yeah.
and my mother, my family, I tell that it's like to get to other planet. And for Russians, it's quite typical because we live in not very comfort environment. But yesterday here in library there was a social English meeting, and was different people from different countries.
Yeah.
And one man, he's like maybe senior. He told absolutely the same, that he feels like he in another different planet, but
Yeah.
he is from Switzerland. It's quite a rich country.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was strange. We like in different poles. He's from
Yeah.
Switzerland, I'm from Russia, but we feel similar.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you consider the library as? What's the library to you personally?
What can I?
So
Like, what does it make you feel?
What you mean? Which details makes me feel something special?
Yeah.
First of all, it's construction of the sailing. Yeah, I think it's quite complicated. Different details, different structure, fonts. Yeah, I like such architecture.
Yeah.
Shelves of books itself makes the place special.
Yeah.
The smell of books. I
Do
don't
you
know.
like the layout of these, like the shelves and the couches and the tables and stuff?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like integral things of the library.
Yeah.
And of course, different when you see that the place is friendly. I mean, different people come here. Some new immigrants, some even people from low class, and the library favor them to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also gives you a feeling of safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Do you have a worst or best experience in a library?
With
A worst experience?
worst. I haven't yet got such experience,
Yeah.
but I'm sure I will not get this bad experience.
Yeah. What about a really good experience that you
I can tell not my experience, but I saw a situation when one senior, no, it's example of kindness of local employers,
Yeah.
like security
Yeah.
person, guard, like guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw how one person was sitting in a chair with legs spread to the journal table. Yeah, no, it's not really good. Yeah, because some people, no, there is a book and journals on the table. And he was he spread his legs. Maybe he was tired, and security man instead of yelling at him like it will happen in Russia, for example, he just brought like small, not chair, I forgot the word, without back thing, like small chair, and proposed him to just change to move the legs from journal table to this thing, and it was like with smile and with some maybe good word.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
It's really, I was impressed.
Yeah. Nice. Do you think there's a future for libraries? with the technology coming,
Mm.
do you think? Yeah.
I'm sure the number of people which will attend the library will only increase
Right.
because it's like in our no, it's like a trait of our brain when some new, some very popular or spread technology cover all parts of the thing. People tend to go opposite to something old school,
Yeah.
and library
Yeah.
stands here for old good values and
Yeah.
something like that.
Cool.
And I think it will attract people more and more through
Yeah.
spreading internet technologies.
Yeah.
And also, it obviously, we can see that the library include some of these technologies
Yeah,
here,
yeah, exactly.
allowing people
Good
to use
for
them.
educators.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything that you would suggest that libraries could improve on?
Like, what do like the libraries in Russia look like? Is it similar or?
Yeah, it's probably less designed. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Really?
like
That's interesting.
more simple
Yeah.
rooms.
More minimal.
You know, yeah, but some libraries really beautiful. This is library which located in some old palaces, like from old ages, from previous century, which was
Yeah.
built in previous centuries. Yeah, such libraries here is really cool,
Yeah.
and you feel like you're like in palace.
Yeah.
For me, it would be cool to have an opportunity to pour some hot water.
Right.
Like a little kitchenette for the community.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
catch.
A kitchenette, like it's like a small kitchen.
Not maybe not smoke, just boiler.
Just a
Yeah.
boiler.
Yeah.
Like somewhere you can heat up your food, maybe.
I think food is not appropriate here, but hot drink it would be in the cold weather. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Some people get cold, like
Yeah.
like me. No, not cold. Get colder, like
Yeah.
freezing.
Yeah.
Get freezing. Yeah. And for us, it's really helpful to have a hot drink.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else you guys want to add? Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What are you doing maybe for